everybody, how's it going? It is Eric from Play Like Hell, and today, because you guys asked for it, we are going to be doing a little unboxing exercise with this here wonderful Brothers War Collector Booster Box. Put the poll out on social media to see if this was something that anybody was into, and overwhelmingly the votes said yes, even though the votes in the nay column included myself, because I was trying to not do any work, but you guys are keeping me honest out there. So we're going to unbox these guys and see what we can get. And so I think we all, at this point, know the chase cards. The real card that we want from this set is a non-foil to Cassia's Welcome. I'm kidding, of course. Obviously, the the ones that we're going for here are going to be any of the Shattered Glass Transformers cards. There's the, obviously all of the artifacts. You can get the meld cards. I think there's a Mishra and a Phyrexian Dragon Engine, as well as one with Urza. Two cards that, if on the battlefield at the same time and meet a certain condition, are going to meld into a super card. And then obviously the big boys in these guys are the serialized double rainbow hollow foil schematic artifact cards. So that's like the big cash money. So I've never done this before, so we're going to give it a go. I've been practicing and I watched a bunch online, and I've seen that everybody tends to open these things with X-Acto knives for some reason. So we are going to use this tiny little meat cleaver that I have for nondescript reasons. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can't just get in here. And oh yeah, see now we're committed, because now that we're in, this is officially an unboxing video. We're into this now. We can't stop. And we won't stop until we get to Brooklyn. Shout out to the Beastie Boys. Okay, so let's see what's going on in here. Guys, oh my word. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, I believe. Yeah? So we got going on here. All right, let's stagger them up a bit so that we're kind of staggering up the fun. Get them into a pile here. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Which one you want? Okay. Here we go. Pack number 1, guys. So actually, let's real quick, before we do anything, includes 10 to 11 traditional foil cards, may contain yada yada yada, includes 6 cards of rarity, rare or higher, and 4 uncommon, 4 common, and 1 land card. Also includes 3 to 4 retro frame artifact cards and 1 to 3 schematic alternate art cards. Yeah, foil serialized card in less than 1% of boosters. So let's see what we do. I got a good feeling about this. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done it. Maybe get a little beginner's luck here. See what happens. So crack into pack number 1. From what I've seen, they've by and large been easy to open, but maybe that's just people who aren't me. Maybe it's cold in here. Turned off the heat so that we wouldn't have. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Now I know that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 commons. Ooh, Evolving Wilds. That's pretty gnarly. Nice foil. We're going to skip the commons and the uncommons, and we're going to go right to the exciting stuff. So here we have got a beautiful full art foil island. That's nice, with some mech going on there. All right, we're starting off with Urza, Prince of Krug. Look at that. That's pretty cool. 2, a blue and a white. Nice. So that's a rare. Brushland. Oh, look at that. Beautiful new art Brushland. I love that. Put that over here with the lands. Just going to pile them up off screen. Tano Solemn Survivor. Very cool. That's a mythic. Loving that. Hollow Ivory Tower. Artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand minus 4. Wonderful. Soul Guide Lantern. Hey, look at that. Schematic Mesmeric Orb. I love it. I love it. And our Transformer card for the pack. We've got Starscream Power Hungry. Legendary artifact creature. More than meets the eye. Yada, yada, yada. Whenever you draw a card, if you're the monarch, target opponent loses 2 life. Wow. Starscream Seeker Leader. I dig that. Loved him back in the day. One of my favorites growing up. And then we have got a foil chromatic lantern. Look at that. Very, very cool. Power Stone artifact card with Ravage on the back. Dig that. All right, so we'll put that up there. Pack number 1, guys. Look at that. Off to a pretty good start. We got 1 mythic in there. And you'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the rarities of some of the artifacts. So maybe we can do a little bit of digging into that afterwards and find out actually how many we got. All right, so let's see here. Slick Soldier token. So 1, 2, 3, 4 commons. 1, 2 uncommon. And then we've got, hey, look at that, a swamp. And I'm going to have to assume that that's a Mishra swamp there because it's looking a little spookier, a little more Phyrexian than normal. But I dig the heck out of that guy. All right, we got a Teresian Mindbreaker. That's for 7. Whenever a Teresian Mindbreaker attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up. Okay, all right. So that's going to be going into one of my mill decks anyways. Thanos, the Toy Maker. We got another one. That's a rare. Smelting Vat. Very cool. Artifact. Sack another artifact. Reveal the top 8 cards of your library. Put up to 2 non-creatures. That's pretty slick. Okay. Keep it pushing. Chromatic Star in the old border with the hollow. Very, very nice. Ivory Tower, again, not hollow this time. That's cool. We got an Unwinding Clock. Schematic, non-foil. I love that. A Ratchet, Field Medic. Sweet. That's a good transformer. And we have got, where are we looking here? Kayla's Command, hollow. 2/2 colorless construct artifact creature token, put a 1/1 counter. Sweet. Okay. Looking good, looking good. That token over there. So I think, everybody wants a worm coil engine. Everybody wants, one of these numbered guys. So common, uncommon, get rid of those. All right, beauty, hollow, full art. Forest with that robot in the back. Love me a robot. Looking cool. Hey, Urza, Lord Protector. There we go. Artifact, instant, and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If you both own and control Urza, Lord Protector, and an artifact named Mightstone and Weakstone, exile them and then meld them into Urza Planeswalker. So yeah, you look on the back, there's the top half of it. So hey, you know what? Let's see. We might be able to pull the second half at some point. Hostile Negotiations, very cool. Urza's Workshop, the 4th, the new Urza's Land. So you can put that into any of your Tron decks and get yourself some more mana. That's pretty slick. Very, very cool. Get that over here. Pristine Talisman. Bonesaw, I got you for 2 minutes. Oh, look at that. Schematic Cage Sun. That's stunning. I love me a Cage Sun. Very, very cool. Oh, and here we go. The first of the deck, Ultra Magnus Tactician. So this is the Shattered Glass. That is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Nice mythic, beautiful art. These cards are going to be a lot of fun to play with, I think. I think. What's up, Hasbro? I'm looking at you. And a Psychosis Crawler. Artifact creature, Phyrexian Horror. Power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life. All right, that's pretty slick. Okay, there we go. And a little Power Stone token. What do we got on the back? Hey, zombie card. Look at that. It's a pretty cool token. Let's get it in focus there. There we go. All right, 3 packs down. So we're a quarter of the way there. Keep it pushing. We got 1 Shattered Glass. We got 1 half of one of the meld things. So that's going pretty sweet. Gentle. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 commons, 1, 2 uncommons over there. Ooh, that's a cool looking plains. Look at that guy. I dig that. I'm digging these new lands. I really am. Lands are one of my favorite kinds of cards. Perennial Behemoth. Ooh, play lands from your graveyard. Speaking of lands, that is very cool. I'm gonna put that. I had some lands. Oh, that's a rare. I'll go up there. Painful Quandary in the extended art. That's looking pretty cool. I believe that's, that's got to be Gix on there. I'm not 100% certain, but it looks like him. And a Geology Enthusiast. At the beginning of your End step, create a tap Power Stone token. Very cool. Ornithopter, love it, love it. Got the schematic style as well as the springleaf drum there. That's looking cool. Scrap Trawler. Soundwave Sonic Spy. Very nice. And he turns into, yes, of course, a boombox. We love that. Love to see it. Need some tunes. Boosting morale. And a foil Goblin Chellbarger. Or Chellbarger. I'm watching too much Bob's Burgers. A Goblin Charbelcher in the foil. Very cool. Power Stone. Forest Dryad token card. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, so we are a third of the way there, and I mean, so far I'm not hating what we're getting here. I'm gonna have to take some time and go through those commons and uncommons and see what we got going on. But so far in what we've got, I'm pretty excited to slot that into some of my decks, build some new decks. Let's see what we got. Token, artifact, construct, creature. So they're all double-sided tokens. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 commons. 1, 2 uncommons. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. We get that Mishra Forest. You can tell because it's spookier. You know, you get that Phyrexian art style there. Very snaky, reptilian, and metallic. I do love that. Muriel, Shield of Argive. There we go, in the foil. Now this is very, very cool. That's mythic. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities or of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. And when she attacks, we're not done yet. Create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens where X is the number of soldiers you control. So you're doubling yourself every time if you can get away with it. Thran Spider, very cool. Artifact creature. Dig it. Dig it. There we go. Scholar of New Horizons. That's a lot of text. We're not going to read that. Schematic Sigil of Valor. Nice. Schematic Jalem Tome, not hollow, but that's cool. Mind's Eye. We got a hollow Jetfire Ingenious Scientist. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hasbro, what's good? Thank you. And Mechanized Warfare. For red or artifact source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1. Very, very nice. Power Stone again. All right, I think this is going to be pack number 6, which means we are halfway there once we get through this guy. Hey, mama, we're halfway there. Who knew opening packs was a thing people liked? All right. Dun, dun. All right, so let's see. Oh, look at this guy. Little soldier token. 1, 2, 3, 4 common. 2 uncommons. Ooh, Gruesome Realization. That's cool. Hey, look at this guy. That's what I'm talking about. Love these lands. I really do. I cannot say how much I do. Oh, yes. Urza's Battlethopter Liberator. This guy is cool and creepy, and I love it. And whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast that spell is greater than Liberator Urza's Battlethopter's power, you get to put a +1/+1 on it. So that is pretty cool. Fauna Shaman. Discard a creature card. Suit your library for a creature card. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Let's cycle, baby. Hexavis. Okay. That's pretty cool. Mishra's Bauble. Love it. One of my favorites. Self-Assembler. Very cool. Chromatic Lantern. Nice. That's awesome. In the schematic. Very, very, very cool. Goldbug. There we go. Goldbug, not Bumblebee. You'll note, not Bumblebee, Goldbug. Very cool. And a Precursor Golem in the hollow. Boyo. And another Power Stone. There we go. All right, halfway there, gang. Halfway there. Feel like we're doing okay. Nothing crazy yet, that we did get one half of the Urza meld. So maybe we can crack something to go along with that. Maybe we can crack ourselves a Mishra. See what's going on. Get both of the brothers. There's another zombie token. So here we go. The commons. Goblin Firebomb. Argothian Sprite. Mightstone's Animation. And Blanchwood Prowler. That's cool. And our uncommon Sarent Steelseeker. And Hero of the Dunes. I have decided that I'm going to do that for the second half. We're going to read out the commons and uncommons. Oh yeah, we've seen this guy before. That's very cool. Foil Swamp. I love lands. Yeah, Tyrant of Care Ridges in the hollow. This is one that I've seen other people unbox as I've been watching a few before we did this. When Tyrant of Care Ridges enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. So that's pretty sweet. Gotta love red. So that is going up here in the rare pile. Fade from History. Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment creates a 2/2 bear creature token that destroys all artifacts or enchantments. That's not bad for 4. Scavenged Brawler. Yeah, there we go. If anybody who watches our channel, also I should say, like, comment, subscribe, please, and thank you. And if anybody who has watched any of our modern games know that I get my ass kicked with liquid metal coating, so to see it in its schematic form I'm having flashbacks, but I love it. Oh God, no, it just keeps getting worse. There it is again. Oh, schematic key to the city, very cool. Prowl, Stoic, something. I flipped it too fast. Prowl, Stoic Strategist, very cool. And a cloud key in its schematic. I love it. These artifacts are the bomb. Not the Golgothian Silex or anything, but they're ill as fuck. Travis will beep out my curses. I'm certain he will. He knows that there's probably some errant child watching this. Alright, so here we go on pack number 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, pack number 8. 2/3 of the way there. Oh, I got a golem. I love it. Okay. So for our commons, we've got an Aeronaut Cavalry. We have got a Trench Stalker. That one's cool. I love the art there. Mine Worker, also kind of adorable. What's up, Wally? The Rust Goliath. I love this prototype. This is so cool. So you can cast it for 10 to get a 10/10 with Reach and Trample, but you can cast it for 2 green and 3 to get a 3/5 Reach and Trample. So it doubles its use. I really dig that. And for our own commons, we got Keeper of the Cadence and Suchi Cave Guard. Very sweet. Hey, there we go. We got a mountain this time. I love that because we hadn't seen one of these yet. Very, very cool. Fortified Beachhead. Sick. In hollow. I love that. I love that. As you guys can tell, Eric loves lands. That is fantastic. Urza's Silex. Legendary artifact. There's a mythic. 3 to cast, and then 2 white and 2 to exile the Silex, and each player chooses 6 lands and destroys all other permanents. Wow. When it's put into exile from the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle. Very cool. Very cool. That's a mythic. We'll put it up in the mythic pile. And another one, Root Path Purifier. Lands you control and land cards in your library are basics. That's very, very cool. I think that'll get you around Blood Moon. And if anybody, again, watches our channel, they know I hate Blood Moon because it always kills me. We got another schematic Springleaf Drum. Very cool. A schematic Soul Guide Lantern. I love that. Another Caged Sun. Dig it. Blaster Combat DJ. Blaster Morale Booster. That is very, very cool. There's going in the Transformer pile. And look at that. Look at that, guys. We got a foil Mox Amber. Now, if this was the serialized one, this would be the pull of all time because that one is going for some serious coin. But this is very cool. I'm very excited to have that. I've always wanted a Mox Amber, and I have never wanted to pay for it. So that is really, really cool. I'm glad too. I'm most excited about that so far. 8 packs in. So let's keep it pushing. Pack number 9. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, a serialized Worm Coil Engine maybe? That's what I'm thinking. That would be pretty slick. We got some bears. We got a bear token. I love that. I always wonder if the token doesn't kind of tell you something about what might be in it. That's something maybe we can look at. Who knows? Somebody out there with a bigger brain. All right. The commons. Coilos Rock. Power Stone Fracture. Depth Charge Colossus. Damn, that's got that prototype as well, too. 9 for a 9/9. Doesn't untap. You have to pay 3 to untap it. Or 6 for a 6/6 where you still have to pay 3 to untap it. So, say what you will about it. And a Dredging Claw. And our uncommons, we got Calamity's Wake and Blanchwood Armor. Very, very cool. There we go for all you blue players out there. We got that island looking very creepy. That's a very H.P. Lovecraft, Cthulhu-ass looking island. I dig the hell out of that. Visions of Phyrexia, very, very cool. In the foil with that art. That art is stunning. I love that. That's awesome. Hercule, Master Wizard. What's up, Hercule Gurkley? That is slick. Legendary creature. We got some more commanders coming through. Kayla's Music Box. Awesome, awesome. Schematic Ivory Tower. Very cool. Non-schematic Ivory Tower. Goblin Charbelcher. Optimus Prime Hero, very cool. Very, very sweet. That's awesome. And we've got Hurkyl's Final Meditation. As long as it's not your turn, this costs 3 more to cast, which makes it 10. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. End the turn. So you got to pay 10. And then you can forcibly end somebody's turn and get rid of all their cards. So that's pretty wild. It's a big expenditure though. And I mean, yeah, you're not sending lands back, but you still got to rebuild your own stuff. That's like a Hail Mary. That's when Stefan starts rooting around looking for Thassa's Oracle in his deck. That's when you employ that one. So we got a Gnarl Root Pallbearer, Thoraxo Demon. Fuck yes. Sacrifice another creature or artifact, draw a card. Urza and Mishra weren't the only denizens of Terracer to covet the Power Stone's energy. Slick, Rock Hunter, Moment of Defiance, our uncommons, Meticulous Excavation, and a Defabricate. Very cool. We got another Mishra Hollow Forest here. Forest. Hey, look at that. Hollow Saheeli Filigree Master. That is very, very cool. That's a mythic. I love that. Very sweet. Gixian Puppeteer. Phyrexian Warlock. Black and 3. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's pretty sweet. Terror Ballista. Millstone. Dig it. Swiftfoot Boots. Let's go. Quiet as Spike. Love that. Flame War Brash Veteran. That's very cool. And a Deathbloom Ritualist. All right. Add X mana of any one color where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Dig that. Look at that. The Power Stone. What do we got here? And a Golem. Sweet. One of Karn's little brothers. All right, guys. This is pack number 11, which means it is our second last one. So far, that foil Mox is that's the pull of the deck. Or pull of the box, I should say. All right. We have got a Elemental token. Very slick. Sentinel Stalwart. All right. Slick. Philagi Archaeologist, Wasteful Harvest, Ashnod's Intervention. I was hoping Ashnod would show up in some way. Corrupt for an uncommon, and Disciples of Gix. The art, Peter Polach. On this, the art on this card blows me away. Oh yeah, we got the Hollow Plains with the spooky ghost guy on it. Look at that, that's cool. The Stasis Coffin. Exile the Stasis Coffin, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. So 3 and 5, love that. Another Deathbloom Ritualist. Very cool. Terracer's Devastation. You lose X life and create X tapped Power Stone tokens. Then all creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn. Look at that. All right, we got the Millstone. This one's in foil and schematic. That's pretty cool. Schematic Bonesaw. We got a Chromatic Lantern. Oh, we got Megatron. Look at that. That is cool. I love that. Hollow Megatron. We got a Megatron and an Optimus Prime now and an Underground River. Oh, that is fantastic. That is so cool. Again, I know people generally disagree with me, but some of the best cards, I think, are the land cards. Which makes it, I'm an easy person to please, I suppose. Last pack, my friends. Let's see how we do. This could be it. This could be everything. This could be nothing. We got a Goring Warplow. All right, I like that. Death Touch. That comes in handy. Prison Sentence. Tocassia's Dig Site. The one I said we needed. No, I was talking about Tocassia's Welcome, but that is cool. And a Combat Courier. Gurgling Anointer. Phyrexian Horror. Flying, whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 on Gurgling Anointer. When it dies, return another target creature card with mana value less than or equal to its power. So that's cool. Pump that up and then get rid of it to bring something back. And a Slagstone Refinery. Oh, we got the other mountain. I think it's the Mishra or the Urza mountain. That's very cool. All right. So let's see what we got. We got Mishra's Foundry. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's more land for me. Another Teresian Mindbreaker. Very cool. The Archimandrite. All right, I've seen this guy. Legendary, I've seen this gal, I suppose. Legendary creature, human advisor. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand -4. Whenever you gain life, each advisor, artificer, and monk you control gains vigilance and gets +X +0 until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gain. So you kind of want to keep a lot of cards in your hand. So the tap 3 untapped advisors, artificers, or monks, and you draw a card. That comes in handy. It's a lot of text, but that's a fun card. That's a rare. We got another Swiftfoot Boots with the Hollow. Hey, Schematic Elsewhere Flask. Thorn of Amethyst. Very cool. Nice. Cyclonus the Saboteur. That is very cool. In the Shattered Glass. That's awesome. And Ashnod's Altar. Sacrifice creature and add 2 colorless to it. That is wicked. And a Power Stone token. So that is it. And that is all, my friends. Got our little cleaver. We have our massive stack of commons and uncommons to go through. And we've got some pretty sweet stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 12 here. Why am I counting? There's one in every pack. 12 Transformers. And let's see how we did on Mythics. Because that'll be really what's worth counting up here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Mythics. And a whole big fat stack of rares. Which I think we all knew we were going to get. But if I have to tell you the card that I am the most excited about from everything that we've pulled out of all of these amazing, amazing old school artifacts, it's this guy right here. That foil Mox Amber. Look at that. That is so cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for checking this out. Thank you for voting on having this shot and filmed, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Internet stuff one last time. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you're not for more awesome MTG content that doesn't just include me rambling on and opening packs of cards. So thanks, guys. We love you, and we'll catch you soon.